Good morning, class. It's Mrs. Lawson. We're going to take a look at another phonics chart, and I would like for you to say the sounds with me. Full in beautiful, air in care, 10 in mountain, you're in pure, chur in pasture, war in warm, shun in nation, shun in missionary, Jean in television, A in 8, or in sailor, R in dollar, I in crystal, air in cherry. Did you notice that some of the sounds are the same even though they're spelled a little bit differently? I want to look specifically at shun in nation and shun in missionary. They sound very similar. But one starts with a T and the other one starts with an S. But when we read them the same way. We're going to look at two different special sounds today, but they both have the same letters in them. W, H. WH can sound like W in whale, W in whale. Can you try saying whale? Now let's read these words that have the same sound as W in whale. Wheat, which, white, when, wheel, while. WH can also say who in who. Let's try saying these words that have the same sound. Whole, whose, whom, whoever, whoops, whosoever.
I want us to take a minute to think about alphabetical order. And I want us to look at the words swing and spin. They both start with an S. So how are we going to put them in alphabetical order if they start with the same letter? When words start with the same letter, we have to look at the next letter in the word. Let's think about swing. What's the second letter in the word swing? It's a W. What about the word spin? It's a P. So does P or W come next in the alphabet? That's right. It's a P. That's what comes first. So the word spin comes first in alphabetical order, and then it's swing.
We're going to take a look at verbs. Do you remember what verbs are? They're action words. And I have some words written on the board, and we're going to take a look at them and see which ones are action words and which ones aren't. Can you help me find the verbs? Let's take a look. The first one says Sunday. Sunday. Is that a verb, or would it be a noun? I think it's a noun. Sunday's not really something that you can do. It's a thing or a time. Let's take a look at the next word. Swing. Do you like to sit on a swing and swing on it? Swing is a verb. Swing, the word swing could be a noun or a verb, but because it can be a verb, we've written down a V. The next word is spin. Can you spin? You certainly can. I've tried it and I get terribly dizzy. The next word is slip. We do that a lot in the winter on the snow. Slip is a verb. And our last one is shake. Is shake something that you can do? Do you need a little shake break right now? Why don't you stand on up and give yourself a shake?
Let's do one more quick language lesson. I want to look at the sentence, Mrs. Lawson spins. There's only two words in this sentence, but it still makes sense because it has a subject and a verb. Which word is the subject? It's Mrs. Lawson. And which word is the verb? It's spins.
Hi class, we're going to take a look at some sentences. Let's start with the one on the board. It says, Savannah and Tenna played. Who played? Savannah and Tenna. Subject noun. What is being said about Savannah and Tenna? Savannah and Tenna played. Verb. Period statement, declarative sentence. In this sentence, we have two subjects. Sometimes a sentence can be about more than one person or more than one thing. And in this sentence, it's about Savannah and Tenna. The word and just connects our subjects. I'm going to put a C over the and because it connects them. It's a conjunction. We can make this sentence longer. Sentences need to have a subject and a verb, but they can have much more than just a subject and the verb. So let's change it a little bit. Tenna, or Savannah and Tenna, played nicely. Do you remember the things that a sentence needs? It needs to have a capital letter. It needs to have spaces. It needs to have an end mark. And it needs to make sense. It also needs a subject and a verb, and that's what we've been looking at. Let's check this sentence. It says, Isabella and Kylie chatted. Who chatted? Isabella and Kylie. Subject noun. What is being said about Isabella and Kylie? Isabella and Kylie chatted. Verb. Period statement, declarative sentence. And the and just connects because we have two subjects in this sentence. But I know that we can make a much longer sentence than this. So I'm going to erase our end mark. Isabella and Kylie chatted on the phone. I hope that you're getting a chance to talk to some of your friends on the phone, or maybe through the computer. I know it's difficult to not be able to see each other and play together every day, but I hope that you're still able to stay in contact with some of your friends by writing them a letter or calling them on the phone or saying hi to them on the computer. Now it's time to practice your spelling. This week we're on lesson 20. I'd like for you to practice reading each one of your words at least twice. And then I want you to write them all out. You can choose to use markers, or maybe you want to type them on the computer. Do you have Scrabble tiles? Or maybe you can even make Play-Doh letters to practice your words. Have fun!
Okay, now I'm dizzy. Mrs. Lawson is dizzy.